Hi, it's Keith from Cloud Design Box. Welcome to today's video. In this session, I'm going to take a look at how I can save you loads of time by reusing old assignments. But before we get to that, if you like what you see today, please give us a thumbs up. And while you're there, why not subscribe to our channel? And once you've subscribed, if you click the bell, you'll be notified every time that Cloud Design Box releases a new video. So let's go take a look in assignments. So I'm in assignments and I'm working today in an English Year 7 class. And what we're going to be doing today is we're going to reuse an assignment that we created in the previous academic year. We're going to recreate the assignment and then we're going to schedule the assignment so that it can be released sometime in the future while we're teaching the lesson. So this means that you do not need to create fresh assignments, and thus we're now saving you loads of time. So let's see how we can actually do that. I start off by clicking create, and we've got our three options here. So this is for a brand new assignment or a self-marking quiz, but today I'm going to choose from existing. This now opens up all of my assignments that I've created as a teacher. So I'm going to scroll through until I find my English Year 7 group, which is here. So this is my English group from the 2021-2022 academic year. And as you can see, the team has been archived, but that's no problem. All I do is select the bar, click next. This will then open up all the assignments that I've set in that year. As you can see, there's quite a few to choose from. However, for today, I'm just going to select the English homework that was originally set on the 6th of June 2022. I'll click on next. That will then pull that old assignment through into this year's class. So I'm now working obviously in the 2022-23 academic year. This is now bringing through all of the resource that I initially attached to that assignment. It does take a second or two for it to come. So that has now pulled those resources through. Everything within the page is editable, so I can change the title if I wish. This one has been given a tag, so I can delete the tag. I can change the instructions to suit this year's group. I'm going to keep my resources the same, but I can attach additional if I wish. This assignment was initially created with a rubric, so I'm going to keep that the same. However, I can open up the rubric and I can still edit the rubric if I choose, just by clicking the edit button down here. So that opens it up. So I may wish to change the marking criteria just to either suit this year group, or if things have changed within the department, I can update that rubric to suit. The points value in this case was 100 points because it was associated to a rubric. However, if it was a non-rubric assignment, again, I can change those points to suit. By default, it's going to go to this English class, but I can add other classes to suit the assignment for this year. By default, it's going to all students. However, I can select it to go to individuals or make it a group assignment again if I choose. The next thing we're going to look at is the due date. I can set the assignment going today for it to be handed in a week's time, and all I'd need to do then is just complete the rest of the work and click assign. Then that will make the assignment live for my students to complete. So therefore we save loads of time creating the assignment. However, I don't want to release this assignment today, so I'm going to schedule it so it can be released sometime in the future, so that while I'm teaching the lesson, in the background, Microsoft Teams is releasing the assignment ready for my students to complete once the lesson has finished. So to do that, I click on edit. That will open up a window. Now this assignment was originally scheduled for June, so again I can click schedule to assign in the future. Then by coming down to the calendar icon here, I can select it and I'm going to scroll forward to June. The original date was June the 6th. However, we're just going to roll on a day to June the 7th. And then I just want to set a time. So the lesson has been timetabled for 10 o'clock in the morning. So that is now set. So this will now go live on the 7th of June at 10 o'clock in the morning. I do now need to set a due date, as there is now a date mismatch. So again, I select the calendar. I'm going to scroll it forward to June, and I'm going to give my students a week to complete the work. And again, we'll put a reasonable time in for it to be submitted. We'll say 1700 hours. I'm not going to worry too much about a close date, so I am going to allow late hand-ins in this case, and I'm now going to select Done. If you notice at the top of the screen now, the button here has changed from Assign to Schedule. I can then continue to add the work to my students' calendar if I wish, so that's for students only, and it's going to be posted into the general channel, so the notification is going to go through there that my students have got an assignment. And I'm going to keep the receive notifications for late turn-ins set to no. Once I'm happy with this, all I need to do then is select Schedule. This will then drop into the assignments area here, and as you can now see, the due date is for the 14th of June and the status is set to scheduled. My students won't see this currently as I'm in the teacher view, so I will get to see all of my scheduled assignments here. I can click anywhere on the bar, I can reopen it and change any of the instructions, change the resources, the date, etc. And all I need to do then is just select Update, and Teams will then sort that out for me in the background. So this scheduled homework will now sit there until the 7th of June, upon which time it will then be activated. A notification will then come through into the general channel to inform our students that they've got some homework waiting for them. I can then go on to schedule the remainder of that half-term's homework. So as you can see, you can save yourself loads of time by using the From Existing button here, where you can recycle assignments from year to year with only minor adjustments to the date, thus saving you lots of assignment setup time. If you found this video useful, please hit the like button. If you scan the codes, that will take you through to other Cloud Design Box resources. Thanks ever so much for watching the video. I hope you found it useful. Speak to you again soon.